Um, we were talking earlier today about how certain things, not earlier today, about 10 minutes ago, about how some things will come up in your lives or in conversation with people. And I can talk about this, but you know how sometimes people say, oh, that doesn't apply to me. And we've used this in class before. That's not for me. That's not for me. The next thing you know, it is exactly for you. It was designed for you to give you a tool and a strategy to move forward. I want to start this week's class putting out there, just put out the title of T's book, Beyond Depression Towards Life. And she was talking about the 13 strategies that will be coming out in the next month or so concerning, you know, how she dealt with depression without using medication. And as I was working through that book, there were a lot of different tools that were used in that book that you may be able to use, or may be able to know someone else who can use these powerful tools that are out there in that book. And one of the things that I remember reading in the book, probably about some years ago, it was talking about how authors, people who were writing a testament or a book or something like this, how they went through warfare while they were writing their books, like all different types of things that just would not normally happen to them. It happened to them as they were writing their books. Well, I think I got all the T stuff. She said she had lived her book, so I think I got everything she was experiencing or they experienced 10 years ago. Like that engine came out. Because I believe one of the things that we'll continue to do as we go through our life recovery series and continue to push forward is look for strategies how we can deal with life. And I've been using the words life recovery and life discovery, which is why we got to this place that we're in tonight, our series, gathering our broken pieces as Deep comes in and exhorts us and teaches us and educates us into some things that we can think about as we continue to recover our lives. One of the quick stories that I had yesterday, y'all, I was sharing with the group in here that I had been in a place where I had not had a headache in over how many, maybe 10, I'm exaggerating saying 10 years, but just enough to say I don't get headaches. So when I got a headache last night, I was working through T's book and pushing through her book and preparing to push through believers who are, one believer's writing a book called Forgive and Flow. Another book is another believer's writing a book about rescue. So people are writing smaller testaments. And one of the things that I'll say that I continue to be excited about is people who are willing to share pieces of their stories that may be in some ways some tragic or horrific or whatever what have you, but yet they're pieces of that story that represent humanity and forward movement. So I'm excited about that. But one of the things I do, and I'm gonna keep saying is that whenever you're pressing forward towards something great, you can expect to go through. You can expect to go through. I think in one season of my life, I never really looked at the go through because if God showed it to me, I just zoom on through it. Well, now that I'm 40, going on 43 next week, it seems like as soon as God said go through, I said, oh no. I don't know about that. Well, maybe not. But then I started saying, okay, I'm gonna do it, Lord, but for real. And then I'm trying to count up the cost, realizing Jesus paid it all because I ain't got no money. Anyway, so I'm thinking like, Lord, if you're gonna require something for this, then you need to see if you're gonna choose somebody else. Because I think Jesus paid it all. You ask me, like he said that time, hey, get your problems to God, you ain't got no problems, he got them. But sometimes you look up, make that work, and you look up, it's right there, the problem right there. Or you need to get out your bed. Look out, or you need to get out your bed, you like your problem is your slippers. You walking around with your problem, dragging around the house. But, nevertheless, one of the things I want to continue to encourage us and say about all of us who are walking through seasons of transition, walking through seasons of change, is that we have to continue to move forward. That's one of our steps of consecration where we move forward, which is step number 11, where we move forward. I want to encourage y'all to move forward, even as we all work to move forward. And the reason why I'm going to go back to this before we get started is that book ended up being titled Beyond Depression and Towards Life. And hopefully that's what we'll keep doing each week, just moving towards life and making progress in spite of the things that we face and we struggle through, and regardless of the obstacles that you have to face. Know that God will give you a strategy, and you keep moving past whatever it is that's holding you and continue to move forward. So I say to y'all, good evening. Hope y'all had a great week. And we're going to start out before we turn over to DVC. Anyone who may have been here last week, if you have a revelation or something that came back to you last week or something that, pushed you from last week's class that you'd like to share before we get started with tonight's things. Okay, they already locked me in there. I'm ready. Y'all give me that half a round of applause y'all gave her last week. I think she's waiting on the update.
Good evening. How are you guys today? All right, so today we are continuing on with the gathering of our Broken Pieces series. And I was kind of thinking, I was asking the Lord, I was like, God, what is it that you want me to talk about today that would be very important for us in this process of gathering our broken pieces? And I heard the Lord say one of the key things to being able to gather your broken pieces and not be so afraid to do so is understanding that your broken pieces don't lose their value. Many times we believe that because of what has happened to us, because of the things that people have taken from us, maybe even because of what we've done in our lives, that who we are has lost its value. And that's what I just want to kind of reiterate for you guys on today, is that our broken pieces don't lose their value, or they don't take value away from us. And there are a few scriptures that I just want to give you guys, just to let you know how God sees us, what he thinks about us. Exodus 19. Exodus 19:6 says, "And you will be my kingdom of priests, my holy nation. This is the message you must give to the people of Israel." When I look at them, I think of us, his children, his people, the people who follow him. So he's already saying a kingdom of priests, a holy nation. In Jeremiah 1:5, he says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you. I appointed you a prophet to the nations." He also tells us in John 6:12, "So when they were filled, he said to the disciples, gather up the fragments that remain so that nothing is lost." Also, this is one of my favorites. 1 Peter 2:9 says, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light." One thing we have to understand about value is that when something has its value, something that God has put his hands on, it's not something that man can go back and devalue. It's not like when you buy a car, a man-made item. When you buy a car and you drive that car off the lot, and within that day or a couple of days later, that car has lost its value because you just simply driven it. But we have been created. God has placed value in our lives. Him being the creator that he is, he created us with value, a certain purpose and a destiny that he already had determined before he ever even formed us in our mother's womb. And so it's nothing that we can do in our lifetime. There's nothing that anybody else can do to us. There's no broken piece that's out there lingering around this world that can take value away from who we are today. We may devalue ourselves simply because we allow the enemy to use guilt and shame to make us believe that we're not worth who God has already said we're not worth to walk in the things that God has called us to walk into. But there's no real deep value that can take place in a child of God when God has already formed us, when he knows what his plans are for us, when he tells us already in his word who we are. And so it's important that as we're gathering our broken pieces, that we understand the value in every piece that is out there dangling and hanging, or which we would consider lost. The reason why that's so important to us today is because the one thing that we have to be willing to understand is this, is that every piece that's out there has a lesson attached to it. It has a life lesson attached to it. It doesn't matter what that piece is. It doesn't matter where it is. It doesn't matter who took it, who you gave it to. There is a lesson that is attached to your broken piece. That in itself adds value. That in itself makes you a valuable individual. And why do I say that? Because oftentimes we find ourselves, because of what we've been through, because of what has happened to us, take on the personality of victim. It's easy for us to talk about who did what, when they did it, how they did it, how it would affect us, why my life is the way it is today because so-and-so did this, or so-and-so said that. And so that is the reason why I am where I am. And so the reason why that lesson has so much value, or that piece has so much value in the lesson, because it's going to be in those pieces as you gather them that you're going to be able to move from a victim mentality and start walking in your significance. Meaning that you will be able to take the thing that you thought victimized you or caused you to be a victim and begin to share it and use it to help other people gather their broken pieces. Kind of like what Tony is doing with the writing. Keys beyond depression towards life. What that means is that for her is that she has given each one of us 13 steps. That's part of her piece that she went into. And she's taking that piece and she's using it to give back to others, to all of us in here, so that we can begin to gather the broken pieces of depression in our lives. So she's no longer a victim of depression, but she's walking in significance. Depression doesn't have her, she has it pretty much. She knows what to do, she does it, and she has not gone a step further into writing her book so that it is not just helping her, but now she's walking in the significance of that thing. So the lessons that we have from our broken pieces add value. They add value to our lives. And so I looked up the value, the word value. We all know we have our own definition. But it basically says value is the regard that something is held to deserve. The importance, the worth, or usefulness of something, or to consider someone or something to be important or beneficial, to have a high opinion of. So that means that God has a very high opinion of his children. His opinion doesn't change. A lot of times people will tell you and make you believe that God's opinion changes of you based upon what you do. Let me tell you something. You can never deed yourself into the good graces of God. He gives us his grace without us not even having to ask for it. He gives us, he extends that. So you don't have to do any deeds. Let me tell you, Adam, he brought us into sin. Jesus redeemed us from sin. So because of the grace that God has revealed upon us, we can't deed anything. The value that he has given us, guess what? That's the value we always have. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what piece is broken. It doesn't matter where that piece is lingering. It does not take away the value that God has already placed on me. It doesn't. He said, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Meaning I knew everything about you behind. I knew everything you were going to do. I knew what you were going to say. I knew how you were going to do it and who you were going to do it with. Now, what man says about you is none of your business. But what I believe about you, how I feel about you, it's a value that I place on you that can never be removed, that can never be taken away. And so that's what we want to talk about today. We want to get to a place where we know in our minds who God has said we are, and no matter what man says, no matter what we've done, that's who I am, and that's it. That's us. You know, nobody else has the ability to take away who God said I am. But what we've done in our lifetime that we've been here is we have allowed the world system to get us caught up. We want to value ourselves based off of what we drive, what we wear, what kind of purse we carry, what kind of hair we have, what kind of nails we have on, or what we're doing, what kind of house we live in, the titles that we carry on our job, the titles that we carry in the church. All of those are things that we use to value who we are based upon the world system, not based upon who God said we are. Our value lies in our faith. Our value lies in how much we believe in what God has already said to us. It doesn't matter what kind of car I pull up in. I can ride up on a bike. That does not have anything to do with my value. May have a lot to do with the way people value me or what people think about me. But I have a tendency to think more about who's going to be at the gates of hell or heaven than I do worry about who's going to be on Facebook or social media liking my posts. So I don't allow that to drive me. When you find out and realize who you are in God, who He's called you to be, grabbing those broken pieces, going back to those places that hurt you, going back to being that little girl, that young man, it's not going to be as hard because guess what you understand and know? That no matter what happened to me then, no matter who did it, no matter who said it, no matter what they said, guess what? This is what God has spoken over my life and nothing can change it. God doesn't change His mind. And I think we put way too much weight on what people think about us and not enough weight on what God has already said about us. He already said it. Chosen people, royal priesthood, a holy nation. He spoke it. Does that apply to you? Are you saved? Yes, no, maybe. Do you believe in the word? Do you just believe parts of the word or do you believe all of the word? Because I believe I have a tendency to lean a little bit more towards these kind of scriptures than other stuff anyway. But I believe I believe that I'm a royal priesthood. I believe that I'm a chosen people. I believe that even with everything that happened to me, with every battle wound, with every scar, with every broken piece that's lingering all over, I still know that in the eyes of God, I am His chosen. He has something great and spectacular for me. And I want to be in a place where I get every lesson from my broken piece. I want to get every lesson from every broken piece that's out there because guess what? I want to be able to walk in that significance and be able to help somebody else. But many people will leave those broken pieces dangling because they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with the truth. They don't want to deal with the hurt. They like to pretend, be fake and phony, have the world thinking that they got it all together, like the world matters. And then they go home. You know, we put on makeup. And I'm not too good at putting on makeup, but I can put some mean lipstick on. But we put on makeup, we leave the house, and the theater begins. The semantics begin. We meet people in the store. hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 you know, what's going on? How you doing? I'm doing great. I'm blessed and highly favored. And blah, blah, blah. No, you just barely made it out the bed. No, why? Because this happened and I can't deal with it, but I don't want to go get that peace. I don't want to go get that peace because when I get that, when I claim it, when I claim that peace, then that means everybody got to know that that's my peace now. When I go back and claim it, but when I ignore that peace, then I don't have to admit that that's a part of me. If I put all the makeup on the foundation, cover it up, then I can cover the scar, put it on thick enough so that nobody's able to see that the piece that I did go back and get has a little crack somewhere in it. I'm going to cover that up, sand it down. I see some people putting on makeup. I'm telling you, it's like putting molding on the wall. It's so many steps to that thing. I'm like, really? You know, it's so many steps to it. So really, that's how we do life. And we try to cover up what God has put value in. Every situation that we've been in, there's a lesson. Every lesson that we learn, there is value. It's value in it. If nothing else, you know not to go down there and roll again. That's valuable enough. Girl, I don't know about you, if you see somebody going down there road wide open, going 100 miles per hour, you tell them to pump the brakes. You don't want to take that route. That's suicide trail. You don't want to go down that road. So there's value in our pieces. And the thing that I'm thinking today is just so important. And does anybody have $1? I'm going to tear it up. I just need you to know that. It could be $1, a single bill, whatever. Everybody put it, okay. All right, I'm close over here. So I like to do this this demonstration, and I usually do it rather often whenever I speak, especially when I'm speaking to a lot of women, simply because a lot of times, I'm not going to say that women deal with brokenness more than men do. Women seem to just be more verbal about it. Because a lot of times we as women, we think men don't deal with nothing, and we can be some nasty mama Jones. But they just tend to communicate differently than we do, okay? So I usually use like $100 bill, but this $1 bill don't have to do for us today. So when we look at this bill that I have in my hand, we know right now that this is a $1 bill, right? And it is valued at what? $1. It was created, it's valued at $1 because that's what it was created for. It was created to be valued at $1, right? All right, so even with it being crushed, balled up, mistreated, mishandled, it's still what? $1. Valued at what? $1, right? So we're going to pass it around. You can throw it, chunk it, do whatever you like, but I want everybody's hands attention. Pass it around to everybody in the room.
You might stop at me now.
We'll just keep it going around and we'll just get it back to you. So it's been passed around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hands, but it's still what? And it's still valued at what? $1. Crushed, wrong, passed around, stepped on, but it's still what? Still what? $1, valued at what? $1. Here. Peace there. Piece there, piece there, broken into pieces, right? Hurt, mistreated, gathering it back. Raped, gathering it back. My dad wasn't there for me, abandoned, gathering it back. Rejected, gathering it back, right? So I go back and I get all these pieces, all of these different things, and that may not be your piece. Your piece may be laid off. Your piece may be financial burden. Your piece may be depression. Your piece may be mental illness, may be health issues. But it's all still your piece, right? It's all still a piece of you. And sometimes it's laid out everywhere, all over this world. But as you begin to go back and gather them back, you gather them back, and you start to put them back together, piece by piece. Now the fan not gonna let me be great. Piece by piece, you put it back together. And for everybody that can see this dollar bill, it's still what? $1, right? It's still valued at what? $1. Why? Because that is what they initially created it to value. That's just like us. God created us. He put value in us when he created us. He says, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. I set you aside. Even with everything that I know that you're probably going to go through and experience in life, I created you to be Tanisha. I created you to be Sabrina. I created you to be Benitra. I created you to be T. I created you to be Tim. Guess what? It don't matter what was broken. It don't matter who took a piece. Guess what it never did? That dollar, it was passed around. 9 different people touched it, passed it around, touched it. However, some people might have wanted to throw it. Some people squeezed a little bit harder in their hands. I stepped on it, and it was torn. Every time it was touched by a different person, imagine a piece of it being taken. But when you go back and you gather every piece, no value is lost. No value is lost. It doesn't matter what it is you've gone through. It doesn't matter what has happened. No value is lost. That dollar bill torn to pieces 4 different times. Once we go tape it up, we can go right across the street over here to this store and we can buy whatever we can get with that dollar. Because guess what? It's still going to be valued at $1. Well, it's still going to serve its purpose. Broken, taped up, scars showing, the crush of the dollar, the batteredness of the dollar, the tape showing where it had to be put back together. Guess what it's still going to do? It's still going to spin. It's still going to serve its purpose. So what's different with us? When God has created us with a purpose, what's different with us? I had a baby out of wedlock. What does that mean? I had a baby out of wedlock. I mean, it just simply means that. It's still a baby. It's still a baby. My kids are like, Mama, you weren't married when you had us. Y'all here, right? You better go back and try it again because you might not make it back the second time. You see what I'm saying? I did drugs. What does that mean? I did drugs. I mean, it just simply means I did drugs. Y'all got some preachers in the pulpit doing drugs now. And y'all tied into them, okay? I'm just saying, tell the truth, shame the devil. What does it mean? Does it mean God is not going to use us? Does it mean that the value that God put in us changed? It just means you got a little high. Some people got a little too high. Some people say they ain't get high enough. It does not change who we are. It's what happened to us. It's what we did. So we have to understand that when we start looking at getting those pieces back and being so embarrassed about having to go back and admit this happened or admit that I did that, because you really don't have to admit it to people, but sometimes we do some stuff that we don't even want to admit to ourselves. But it's value in those pieces because there is a lesson in those pieces. There's a lesson in it. And so you have to go back and you have to get it and say to yourself, girl, I know you want to forget that, but you did that. And guess what? It still don't change who I am. It still doesn't change the power that God allows me to walk in. It's not going to change the anointing on my life. I may not be able to get in everybody's pulpit, but truth be told, I don't even want to. Okay? A lot of people may not speak to you, but truth be told, you better off say that little bit of oxygen because it's 90-some degrees outside. You go okay? I'm just saying it's what you did. It's what happened. It's not who you are. But there is value in the broken piece. It's a lesson. It makes you a little keener on how you see things. It heightens your discernment. You can see it coming from a mile away. I almost said the BS word. Woo. I almost said it.
Don't be blaming that on me. They put stuff on me and
I almost said it. You can see it. You know how we say you can spot it from a mile away. That's the lesson. So why do you want to leave that lesson somewhere hanging? Nobody else can use your piece but you until you retrieve it back and you give that lesson to somebody else. But I can't go and pick up one of Nisha's pieces and make myself whole with somebody else's piece. If God has called Nisha to something, guess what? Nisha got to go pick up her piece, get right with her piece, and then utilize her piece to help somebody else. God blesses the pieces. Do you all remember when they had to feed the multitude? 3 fish, 5 loaves of bread. It said God took it, blessed it, then he broke it, and then he distributed it. Took it. Now God, you bless it, then you break it. And that's how it is with us. We get blessed, saved, whatever y'all want to call it. And then all that broken stuff started resurfacing. We're like, God, for real, God. I don't want to deal with it. I'm saved and sanctified. I don't want to deal with that. God said, I'm going to see how saved you really are. How sanctified you really are. Because he says, I've already blessed you. I'm going to break you a little bit. Because before I can pass you out, before I can use you to feed somebody else, I got to break you. Before I can use your piece as a lesson, it's got to first become a piece. So it's a lesson, it's a blessing, it's value in those broken pieces. God already told us who we were. See, but this is the problem. I'll tell y'all what y'all problem is. I'm not going to charge anybody for this. I used to charge for this. But I don't watch TV. house, my son has a TV that he plays a game on. I don't know a whole lot about the latest shows. I see people on Facebook with the initials LL something going on tonight. Everybody, whatever it is. And I don't have a clue what it is. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all some help. If y'all turn those TVs on, it's the devil. I'm just saying that it's really not the devil. But you're not going to love say that's the devil. Really? That's you. But we've gotten so mixed up in what the world is doing, how the world is living, what they're wearing, what they're driving, what they're saying, the disrespect that they're showing each other. And we begin to start to adapt that as our way of living. Let me give y'all a piece of information that maybe y'all didn't know. They get paid to do that. I'm just saying, some people might not know that. Some people might not know they get paid to do that. They might think that that's what they're really doing. They really get paid to do that. So, they get paid to cuss each other out and call each other bees and do this and do that. They get paid to do that. And here we are in little old Millersville, Hancock County, Wilson County, Bibb County, trying to do the same thing that we see on TV. A straight setup. Who county I left out? Jones County, y'all. Morgan County, Putnam County. Where you from? Henry County. All of us up in here. But they get paid to do that. These women, men, whoever, get paid so much money to display their brokenness on public TV. Because a whole person will do that. I don't care what the dollar amount is. Think about it. You, all your butt, all your breasts, all your butt you bought, all your breasts you bought, all your infidelity, all the men you sleeping with, that one ain't working, you're on to the next. Your one night stands. All of that. Only broken people. I ain't calling them broke. Because they got money, but they broken. Only broken people will get on TV and do that for the world. Do it for the mind. I ain't going to do it. That's what they should have said. But they did it because the price was right. But they're broken people, and what happens is us in our normal, everyday 9 to 5, 3 to 11, 4 to 12, 11 to 7, whatever your schedule is, we want to do the same stuff. And in a real world. And it displays a brokenness that we've taken on from somebody else. A lot of times that stuff that we do that they do, it ain't even our stuff. It's their stuff. Get your own peace. Grab a hold to your own brokenness and do something about it. Get the value out of it. Because there is value in your broken pieces. It's a lesson. Learn something. My credit bad, guess what? When I get it back together, guess what? It won't get bad again because I learned a lesson. I wanted a car. Somebody else paid $279 a month. They tried to give me one for $700 a month. Is you crazy? That's a broken piece. And when I say I'm not necessarily talking about me, I'm just saying. Just saying. That's a piece. With value. Living paycheck to paycheck. Because you mismanage money. Because you've not been a good steward over what God has given you. That is a piece. That's a piece. Because it messed your whole life up. Now your kids get ready to go to college, you got to take out loans, you got to do all this stuff. Because guess what? Mama didn't do right with her money. Grandma didn't do right with her money. You get your money, you don't do right with yours. Now your children are already taking out loans and they'll be missing. We talked about that last week, generational curses. The things that we want, the pieces that we won't go get, end up becoming generational curses for our children, for the generations behind us. Some of us are in the predicament that we're in because our parents wouldn't go back and grab their pieces. And their parents didn't go back and grab their pieces. And we know if you go anything past your parents, everything that they did got swept under the rug. It's a broken piece. Because everybody's testimony is not molestation. Everybody's testimony is not being cheated on. Everybody's testimony is not being promiscuous. Some people's testimony may simply be, I mismanaged money. You see what I'm saying? We lost the house. We had cars we possessed. That may be your broken piece. My marriage ended. Everybody's story is not this person, this is not the molestation, all of those horrific things. But I can't devalue your story because your story wasn't my story. It's still a broken piece. It's still a broken piece that has to be gotten. You gotta get it, because if you don't get it, you will lose the value in that piece, which is the lesson. There is value in every piece that somebody has taken. Every piece. Seems like I wrote something down I wanted to say to you guys. I think I said it all. But I actually wanted to, let me share this. Sometimes I have to be very mindful of how I share other people's stuff, even when it includes me, because I might have to fight about it later. But my twins lost their grandfather. They found out Monday, but he actually had been home. He passed over the weekend. They didn't find him until Monday. But that relationship that I was in with their dad, we were once friends. We were once really, 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 really good friends. We grew up together, and we ended up being in a relationship later on down the line. And what I had to realize is that who he was in the 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, when even my little boyfriend wasn't who he was still that man when he was a grown man. I wasn't that woman. But I had to realize that relationship, it was broken when we entered into it. It was already broken. He was broken, I was broken. It was just a broken relationship. But to bring it back to today, I didn't realize that there was still a piece from that relationship dangling until he called me Monday night at 11:04 to tell me that he had just found his dad dead. And I couldn't be there to help. We had been together 10 years. And I felt like, girl, why you feeling like this? Why you feeling like this? I couldn't get back to sleep. It wasn't about my kids, because I know the difference between that feeling that you have as a mother, wanting to be there with your children. And I was like, why am I feeling like this about this man? I can't stand this man. But it was something that I had never dealt with. It was something that I chose to sweep under the rug. I was angry of the way that things went down, and a good friend that I had been friends with all our lives. When that relationship ended, that friendship ended. So it wasn't even about wanting to be in a relationship with him, a romantic. I realized that I lost a friend when that relationship ended. And so I just got that piece, y'all, Monday. All this time, I just went and retrieved that piece on Monday because I couldn't understand. I even had to call my friend. I was like, girl, can you that was over. And how do you go back and try to, or this is what I was thinking in my mind, how can I go back and be friends or try to see if we can be friends after we've been through all of that other stuff? We got kids together, he married, I'm not married. You know, the whole situation. He married a woman he cheated with. She ain't really trying to be my friend. You know, I really don't think I even want to be her friend, but we can't be cordial. You know what I'm saying? But how do you do that? So I realized today that was a piece. After we talked, he shared stuff with me about his dad, and we were able to talk it out. I was able to say what I needed to say to him, and he said what he needed to say in reference to that. And I realized that all you have to do is just do it. Just because a relationship comes to an end, this is a piece, this is a lesson that I got from that piece, doesn't mean that you can't still have a platonic love for that person. Meaning it doesn't mean that you can't still be concerned about that person. How is it that I can be concerned about a stranger that I might meet in the grocery store who may say, I lost my dad and I'm feeling some type of way, and I can console that person and feel, you know, sympathy for that person, but somebody who I once loved, who we shared 2 children together, I couldn't do that for him. I can't do that for him. But that was a piece that I had to go back and get. And that was a lesson that I had to understand, that the relationship did not work out. But that doesn't mean that I can't genuinely have love for him. And we as Black people have a hard time with that. I mean, we have a hard time with that. Because I have been at work and 2 white women work together, keep Ken and Kakani together, one married to the other one ex-husband, and they all friends. And I'm sitting here looking like I done slipped off into the toilet. Because see, where I'm from, we don't do that. But I realized that when we gather the pieces and we deal with our feelings truthfully, and we deal with the pain, or we deal with the realness of why the relationship ended, and the fact that we just weren't good together in a relationship, but we were great friends. When you are mature enough to say that, guess what? You gather that piece, and you can move on and appreciate with that person. That was my piece that I gathered this week. And I say that because I have a few minutes left. And I want to know if anybody has, since we've been, this is what, week number 3? Has anybody gathered a piece of a piece since we started? It can just be a little piece. It don't even have to be a big, because that was a huge piece for me. You know.
I would say, just what you said, 2 things I heard you talking. One, you can't gather any piece without hope. I mean, so often one of the things that we try to do is, what is love for yourself or love for another, love for what have you. If love is not gathering your pieces, you're not going to be able to get yourself back. And I can say, I have battles in certain pieces I'm having to pull back to me, where I have to love myself to say, you know what, without this piece, I won't be complete or moving towards completeness. So I have to love myself enough to say, you got to bring this back to you. Whether it's the energy of forgiveness, whether it's the energy of healing, whatever that energy is, you got to love yourself. So it just triggered that in me when you talk about how can I love this person out here and not love that person. But it's more self-love as well, because you're putting a piece of you back to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to be better off as a result of taking this back. So a lot of things I want to look at. You know, I can say a big thing, I can sit there and go and say, I ain't looking at this, not this way today. You know, it's like the Lord saying, turn your head this way. No. You know, I don't want to look at this. I don't want to look at myself. I don't want to look at what I did to myself, my family, my future, my faith, my whatever. So, but it's still understanding that I have to have enough self-love to be saying, if you're bored without this piece of you, or addressing this part of you, or giving yourself that healing, that forgiveness, that whatever, then you're never going to be complete. Then the other thing that I heard earlier was that discernment that is not birthed in healing is trauma-based. So often what we do is, we get heightened in our senses, almost like I'm gonna use a dog, they'll get hit and they'll go run down the street and howl or whatever. But so often what we do is we have heightened discernment or sensitivity. I ain't gonna let nobody get close to me. Ain't nobody gonna get me no more. Ain't nobody gonna mess me up no more. Ain't nobody gonna do what they did to me again. But we walk in a level of discernment. You know how people walk around and say, I see them, that one mad. I see this one crazy. I see this one this. You can't see nothing if your discernment is not based in healing. If you're not walking out healing from some of the things that you've been through, then you'll find yourself in a place where you really won't be walking before a movement. So I said all that to say, my piece this week, I think it's okay, it's right, but y'all, I hadn't dealt with the devil in over 7 years. So you ever say, how you ever dealt with the devil in 7 years? Me and the devil don't fuck around. If he show up, I leave. If he show up, man, please, I have some trauma and stuff that I've seen in the spirit realm before that I don't deal with. I'm not laying no hands on you, praying for you or nothing, even though I can slay them demons down to the ground and go about my business. Go on, y'all go do that. But one of the things that happened to me, there are about 4 books going on now. And in that, I've had to encounter certain images that I read about, that I've experienced, but I got to the point now I can write my little books and put them out in no time. But when you start standing in the gap for somebody else, you can take over on their stuff and your stuff too, and have to fight things that you hadn't even fight. My father said, yeah, I'm used to you being in the total, but now you sitting there working on that book. And I said, well, I probably on the same page I was on, and she come back 4 hours later. But one of the pieces I've had together is I know what God said to me. Even at the beginning of this year, he told me 20 books. He said 20 people gonna write books. And when I said to myself, I said, who writing a book? I mean, I wasn't even gonna write one, so I don't even know who he had on his team. But the piece that I was able to gather back this week was this simple, his word. What he said about me concerning what I would do. And I had to gather that broken piece and say, wait a minute now. I see the momentum going and people want me to assist them in innocence and so forth, whatever you want to call it. But I had to pull me back to his word that he gave me back around December where he told me 20. And I promise you, I looked around like, where they at? I know I ain't got me about 4 with me. So I had to pull myself back to his word that he gave me and begin to move forward in spite of the attacks that I could have with him. And I don't want to say something. Well, yeah, I'm going to call it what it is. So that's, the attacks that I can experience concerning the work and the mandate that he has on other people's lives. But I know this week, I've been having to pull and gather that word. So the piece that I've gathered this week has been the word that God gave me concerning what he called me.
I gathered today, it's been the best. And then my sister had called me, she's in my ear about funeral that's going on with people can't bury. They have a problem burying the person, but I had went over in my mind last night that I woke up get some people. She been in my ear, and I was about to just scream and curse her out. In that minute, I was about to explode. I'm not lying. I was just about to say, it's a big word going to come out. Okay, I took my earpiece out of my ear just like that. I said, I said, damn it, I don't want to hear this no more. I had to take me back. I took this out, then I hung the phone. I didn't want to hear her voice no more thing. And I went out and she had really down to me because I know you give everybody to do this, you do that, but you need it. Then I was like, yeah, leave me alone. That's what I was saying. But I had to take me back. If I had a curse like I wanted to, definitely would not my ass. Okay, well, we thank the Lord that you didn't cuss like that. We glad you didn't. Yeah, I was pretty mad, and I said, I had to get me back. I had to get me back because that was controlling spirit trying to come in and take over me and make me do something that they wanted me to do and not let me know this and filter that out and then do it on my own. I had to take me back because hell.
She's doing good. She ain't giving too much small thing.
All right, that's a good one. Good company.
I have been feeling like letting go of people, certain people, certain feelings, but this week I just felt a certain person called me. I didn't feel nothing. I was like, what's now? Send you over there and call back again because I know it's them trying me. Like, yeah, but let it go. And, you know, forgiving, you know, I forgive you, it's okay. But, you know, I ain't got time for that.
That's just, you start making them grand declarations about what you're not going to do. That's when it starts popping out. Real. And this is so important that we remember that sometimes you still have pieces out there that you don't even realize until it comes up. And that's what happened to me Monday. Because I had forgiven. We dealt on the sense of the kids, but I never dealt with still being able to have care and concern for a person that, first of all, hurt you. Second of all, has moved on, we moved on, and I have declared and made some grand declarations about him jumping off the cliff many times. You know, and to feel what I felt, that compassion for him on Monday, it let me know that, wow, that piece that I had to go back and grab was that it was okay. He made mistakes, I made mistakes, we were not good in a relationship, but we never had issues in the friendship. And there's nothing wrong if you can do that. Grabbing a hold of that piece and saying, look, we're not messy. We're not going to talk all the time, but there's nothing wrong with being cordial with one another. Because, see, I might be the kind of say, don't even pull up in my just point this to the mailbox. Don't even pull up, I send them out, call you with it. So, we don't have to do that. We don't have to be that. At least I don't have to do that. You know? So, that was a piece that I didn't realize was there. I didn't realize it was out there. And so to be able for it to come up and to be able to get it. So I say that to say this, don't be surprised when certain situations and scenarios present themselves in your life and you realize, whoa, that's something that I really didn't deal with. And you have to deal with it in that moment. And that was my lesson, that it's okay to love while not being in love. It's okay to shift a relationship from this place back over to this place. It's just like priorities in our life have changed. What was once a priority is no longer a priority. But we shift those things and we keep it moving. Sometimes it works like that with friendships and relationships. When they end, they may not necessarily fall into a certain category, but there's nothing wrong with reshuffling and putting them in a group. There's nothing wrong with that. If you can do that, some of you just have to, Lord God, I deal with that piece and cut it and keep it moving. Anybody else?
Well, I didn't realize I had a piece still out there till last week. The piece is still out there. I'm still dealing with it. So I don't speak about me much. Yeah, I can talk all day. But when it comes to me, my personal self, I have a problem with talking about it. So still working on it, working in progress.
That's great. But acknowledging it, accepting it, and then go retrieve it. Review it. But you've already acknowledged it. Now you got to accept all of the different things that took place in it. And then once you retrieve it, forgive yourself, forgive any party that may have been involved, and receive forgiveness from God. Even if that's the case, then start the process of moving forward. Start the process. But the fact that you're acknowledging it, that's a huge step in itself in gathering those pieces. Because we're not just going to sit there and say, oh, I'm going to get that. Now that you came to talk, so we get ready to snatch your head. There's going to be some stuff that you can be saying, I don't care what she's saying. I'm going to leave that over. I got 28 pieces missing, 2 ain't gonna matter, you know. So we'll do that. So yeah, so that's important. You acknowledge it, accept it, put it in, and float on. Like you said, move on, move forward.
I want to share, I'm gonna stand up on this broken piece. I don't celebrate holidays and and I don't want to say something major happened to me. I just got to the point that I I don't like anything that is not thought out. And I want to say this so before I get beat up when I get home, because I am under domestic violence watch. But I had a powerful Father's Day this year, whatever this past Father's Day was. One, it's good to have some good friends around you that will, sow into you, pour into you, believe in you, push you in some way. Last Friday, Derek came to the house. I was getting ready to do a live on Facebook, and Derek came over to the house with the Father's Day gift. Now, I had already given Father's Day up for whatever reason. I'll probably pick it up back in probably about 30 more years. But, yeah, because I want my children to do some major things for me when they get their money, not with my money. I'll take your car, but you ain't got to take me all around the world with our money. So you take our money, so it was a good Father's Day because you spend up our money. But they cool because they, good day, going to Alabama and so forth. But one revelation came out maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago. My brother came down to my aunt's shop and he was saying, hey, if you ever want to find out about our dad, you can come down there and I'm going to take you to lunch and I'm going to talk to you. We're going to go to lunch. We're going to talk about my dad and stuff. And I was sitting there looking at him like, before I went off to prison, I went out to his house a couple times. I got my tone and I'm good. Everything I need to know back then, I already know it. We good. When I tell you we good, we good. But that Friday when he came, I was like, why my brother coming and me talking about my dad? I already know everything I need to know. That's good. And I want to thank, I always thank God for the energy of my mother's here today. And I remember my mother saying something so critical, and that triggered me when you were talking about the relationship with your father. My mother told me, she said, she told us, whatever opinion y'all gonna form with y'all dad, y'all gonna be able to form his opinion and ain't gonna be able to help. So what she was saying, basically, at the rate he living, you gonna make up your own mind, and I won't have to say nothing bad of me. Y'all my children, I'm gonna raise y'all, I'm gonna go on. And the growth, listen to me, so many people, I'm talking about today, and so many people don't realize that folks have all kind of little messed up issues in them concerning relationship with parents and fathers and so forth. And I'm going to piggyback talking about when I read Tim's book from how he grew up and so forth, and also looking at my life. I didn't have a rough childhood, but not having something that you think should be there, it'll mess your mind up for whatever reason. You could be 45 years old still in the school, And I vowed, and I didn't vow it from a bad place, but I accepted atonement in me. And one person, I'm going to keep saying this, y'all, when you leave here. Benicia called me last week about a woman that she met out in the store. One person can change your life. One person can change your perspective. I brought that basket of Bath and Body Works in the house, and I was just laughing. And Stephen was like, why you laughing? Derek got you. I said, no, he ain't laughing at you. I'm going to put this Bath and Body Works on. Ain't nobody just ran to my house and thought about just saying, hey, Tony, something for Father's Day, but I recovered something, y'all. Sometimes you think that you're going to recover something from this person, but sometimes God will send somebody right around the corner and say, Happy Father's Day, blah, 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 blah. And I walked in their house like I was a dad. Now imagine this, okay? Imagine at the age of 30-some years old, losing everything. And now you feel like you cannot provide support, supply for your family like you should have been able to do, like you could have been able to do. I don't care what you say. My piece is so big, it's like a big old Titanic whole ship. It's a huge Titanic ship that is there. But God will use one person to come in, and I still got my, because I might get beat up, y'all. I still got my gift card for the Longhorns, because I got my Longhorn gift card. But I'm saying God will use one person. And that one person will come in to open something up for you, or to give you the strength, the courage, and go and reclaim and gather your broken pieces and do what you have to do. Don't minimize the power of anybody, because I was just sitting there laughing. And y'all, I've been wearing bourbon, Bath and Body Works for the last 2 weeks. But Nietzsche gave me some good cologne. But that one cologne, it reminded me that there was another man depending on me to be a man. And I had to be a father just like he was going to be a father. Other men were going to be a father, are going to be fathers. And we never know the impact that we're going to have by being able to at least, stand with our gathered broken selves for the children that we're still trying to raise. So last week, I think one of the biggest pieces that just like swooped full circle, and it was on the leg. I was laughing with that piece. where I recovered a piece of my fatherhood in terms of being able to impact my children. So that was probably the biggest piece last week with some burden back and forth. And ain't nobody gonna take nothing, but they probably don't want it, but I want it. I'm spraying little skeet. But anyway, so I recovered that for Father's Day. I think that was the biggest revelation I had coming up on Father's Day this year.
Go ahead.
Oh, one thing with me, like one of the broken pieces, I guess I picked it up there a little bit too, because it's just like it's forgiveness. It's forgiveness. It's like so many times in life you give so much of yourself, and then you expect others to give what they give. And, you know, sometimes you want to hold grudge. And I was talking to this prophet today, and they were talking about, you know, you got to forgive. That's the problem I realized I have to do. I mean, we keep talking the same thing, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I did, because it seems like the same thing. I always get the same thing with just forgiveness, because I'm just hard to forgive on people, and like forgiving yourself, because it's different between, like, if you're a person that, I love to skydive, I'm gonna jump out the plane. Most everybody else gonna jump off the step. And then when people see you jump and your parachute gonna come out and you all scratched up, everybody asks you, hey, what about this? What about that? So they looking at you and they thinking like, hey man, what happened? But they already know what is messing with you. You got to spin it and turn it into a good story, but really just say I messed up. I just done messed up. Like, hey, I did that. But I'm just learning how to forgive myself, and then just learn how to take that broken piece of just like getting that manhood back, because even like as being a man and coming back and doing things and making mistakes, you're always trying to get to that next level, but people are always trying to hold you something. And, you know, it's okay to be like, you know, yeah, I just made a mistake, but sometimes that's like, whatever. And I'm not worried about nobody else. That's why I took like one of the biggest losses, but my biggest thing I tell people now, bet on me. People call me for advice. I'm like, bet on you. Believe in you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and the good thing about I sat down this week, I've been out of prison. I tell people, I don't wrote 3 books. So I just finally wrote my first one and read my first one. I could totally push me. I'd have had 3, but I like Donald Trump. I ain't read one, but now I'm like, now this book means something to me because I wrote it this time. This last time I just say, you know, bam. But this, you know, I finally got something that I got, and it's like a paycheck I earned, and it's gonna mean a whole lot more to me. So I'm ready for this book to come out because I know it's really me. And last time I was just getting, I saw somebody donate me, but now. But yeah, that's it. I just got some forgiveness, and you know, I got a lot of broken pieces. Like, you know, I look whole. I thank God for this ministry, because I know we had told him we'd have had me, them, Tony, Tim, we'd have had some time. But
and you won't say stuff. They don't do nothing. We
don't do nothing. You say we don't say it, but Lord.
You talking about it's just like fucking past. Man, I was sweating on that movie.
I know it was a hard one. Now we had to go all the way out there and come back. It wasn't that. But yeah, I just and I thank you for your word, and your word has helped me. And I have, you know, copywritten and reached it out. You know, I deep. I'm deep. You know, I tell them where you broke. So, you know, I tell them. So I've been telling everybody they broken. So I got some broken pieces. I made some people whole with your word. Because some people know on Facebook, but you know, your word helped a lot of people. I said, you just broke. You go get no piece. And they be like, oh my God, you are just right. I said, yeah. You know, that's what happened to go to class. Put the chips up there.
And you know, it's so amazing saying that, because I hear a lot of pastors and preachers, right, and saying they got, oh, I'm global, my ministry is global. And they don't realize that the global aspect of their ministry is the people whose lives they impact, and those people going out and telling other people. You know, it's not necessarily them going global, so there is that word going. And so, our problem, we just want to heal people, we want people to be whole, and don't be copyright myself.
You don't do it, you don't do it for you. Better tell her you just take everything.
You have to read your book before you get out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yes, you will. Yeah, bring it back to you, though.
All right, well, I'm glad. You know, it's good to know that men are accepting the fact that they're wrong. Because there's some Would y'all agree? You the 3 men that are here. There aren't very many men that are they're macho, they won't cry, they're not gonna really admit it in, but to be able to say that I have some broken pieces and I gotta go, it's almost like a breathing. You know, you breathe, I don't have to
life will break you. Oh, life will make you admit something. You won't admit one day. Life will. I'm strong in some of the best. Some people ask me how I make it do stuff, but I learned people that don't care how strong you are, life will bring you to your being. And all you got to do is get on and pray and you stand back up.
And we were saying today, I was telling today that sometimes people say, I'm just taking it one day at a time. Do not feel bad if you got to take it 1 minute at a time. Because sometimes the day is too far from me ahead. I have to do it minute by minute, maybe some hours and then maybe a full day. So, but that's all in this process of gathering broken pieces, being able to gather those back, and understanding and knowing that God values us. He created us with value. You know, He created us with value. So just like that dollar bill that we just did, it was created as a dollar. Its value is $1. It was passed around in 9 hands, but guess what? It still was valued at $1. It was broken into many pieces, but guess what? It was still valued as $1. It was stepped on, it was crushed, it was thrown, but it was still valued as $1. And that's a lesson for us today. It doesn't matter what we go through. It does not matter what man has done or even what we have done to ourselves. Because when God created us, He created us with purpose in mind. He created us with value. No broken pieces lingering deduct from our value, but there is a lesson in that broken piece that we need to go back in. So that's all I wanted to just share with you guys today is that your broken pieces, they don't deduct from your value, but they do bring in a lot of lesson. You all have a blessed day.
I'm gonna tell you, I like those classes better than y'all do. Because let me tell you something, it's good when you get to come in and just really partake of and think and reflect and not process. I love processing, I love teaching, I love talking, I don't have a problem with it. One of the things that I thank God for, that was a season that I went through of silence, and another season where I ran my mouth. And I promise you, there's more in your mouth than is in your mind. Hello? There's more in your mouth than is in your mind if you just don't let people stop you. Don't let people block you. Don't let people's opinion of you stop you from helping and encouraging someone else. And one of the things I found before we go is that there were seasons where I thought my worth was diminishing, but God always showed me worth in who I am or who I was at the time. And I'm grateful for that. So, you know, I want to encourage you, T. I want you to speak, and then we're going to close out because I know you had a word. I just think you went and shifted and lagged out of shit, but we do want to hear and create value for what everybody has to say because it might impact somebody before you go home. And then I want to remind y'all, make sure you get some of that candy straight out of Alabama before you get a bag of candy. This is a class where you take 2 pieces to your children or what have you. This is a place where I think we all can do what the Bible says, except you be a child. If you all could go back to a child and just suck on your piece of candy and just remind, man, I used to like that candy, or man, I used to like this. That you come to a place where we can celebrate recovery and we can celebrate each other. So T will have you speaking, then we're going to prepare to leave for tonight.
Well, I wanted to say that my daddy gave me a piece back on Father's Day. Now, I love my daddy. I don't want to disappoint my daddy. I can disappoint my mama all day, you know. I'm used to her being disappointed with me anyway. But, you know, I went through a point, and at one point, my daddy has always, like, no matter what I did, he used to always brag about it. You know, he used to always brag and talk about it. But when I failed, he, you know, he said, when he saw me, he didn't call me and tell me this, but when he saw me, he said, you know, it's bad when I tell people that you're not my daughter. And, like, that just really did something to me. You know, this was a while back. But ever since that, I've been growing and getting better. I always go, Dad, I'm doing this now. Dad, I'm doing this. I got this. And he finally gave it back to me on Father's Day. I told him Happy Father's Day, and he said that I'm proud to have you as a daughter. So I got that back from him.
Amen. That's good. And we never know what, and I think one of the things we're going to continue to celebrate this evening, I'm going to say, I'm glad that we have people with us sitting for this 4 or 5 weeks, however long she's going to be here. One of the things I like about it is allowed me to really work on the writing and begin to get some things out for believers. But I think the other thing about it is, y'all, we don't realize how many broken pieces we have out there, or how many indignities are out there that we live through, these things, we live through these situations. And, you know, if I had to listen to people a little bit better when I was younger, I wouldn't be where I am now. But Lord, if I could take these lessons and make them spin like David said, if I could just spend some of these lessons and impact one person or 2 people, or, you know, what have you, because there's a lot of times I didn't listen. How many in here haven't listened to people in the past? And I just want to make sure y'all don't leave me by myself, because sometimes that's what people do. You know, I don't know what he's talking about. You know, y'all be looking around up at the ceiling, he ain't talking about me. Y'all know y'all don't listen. We ain't the only ones don't listen. But if I had just listened a little bit better, when I was coming up, no matter how smart I was, I think I would have been better. But what I think, God, for an opportunity like this for us to come in and sit on the good teaching and good training and good reflection. And that's what y'all should take this fast. And, you know, if you come back next Thursday and so forth, sometimes you got to just take class to go through, take a class and go somewhere to just force you to sit there and think for a minute. You know, think about yourself. Because, you know, when you come in, you ain't broke. You just on the phone with your friends. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You got a made up mind. You moving forward. This going on with you, so you got other stuff going on, but when you can come and sit in a place, and this is not a place of depression. I heard stories of recovery tonight, because as long as you're walking in your truth, guess who it belongs to? It belongs to you. Your truth is your truth, and wherever you are in your truth, as long as you take a step further every day, guess what? Something will happen that you least expect, and you get to keep becoming. You know, being whole is a becoming. Going through healing is a becoming. So, you know, I encourage y'all, whatever you got tonight, that you can take it back with you. As David said, he said, hey, I took it and I've been spinning the word. I told David back in prison, David said, man, how long are we going to be doing broken pieces? That nigga say, he said on Monday, man, I'm recovering my broken pieces. You know, I tell him all the time. Oh, yeah. I tell him all the time, I might have 2 men in here, might be 3 of us sitting in the room. But man, these jokers off the chain, but round back down the road. But how long is we gonna be picking up our I'm riding down the road from Alabama looking at him about to cuss him out. Man, please, from what I see, you got a little bit more to pick up. You know I got something to pick up. You know, we carry each other offenses, y'all. So y'all can find somebody who can carry your offense for a little while. It might be too heavy for you. Did y'all hear me? You better find somebody who can carry your offense. David, hear somebody did something to me. Or Tim, hear somebody did something. What they bring to carry for? Who did that? What they do? Well, you don't get you care for a little bit, because it's a burden too heavy for me. But they'll fight that. But I looked over at him. Man, please, we have Nick like, but come on down there about 4 more weeks. You know you got some broken. But you see he mows it on in. None of them do nothing I tell them to do, y'all. If you got somebody that do everything you tell them to do, you better get out the way so they can let God be their God, okay? So if you got anybody, children, family, whatever, doing everything you tell them to do, let God be their God. And then they'll be able to come on their own, and they'll be able to get that list to move forward. If that's the case, I hope y'all do the same thing. So between now and next week, did anybody have anything else to say before we leave today?
I couldn't answer number 4.
What was the question?
How would gathering my pieces change my life today? I didn't know the answer to that. I figured that out.
Okay. That's something that you have in your own mind. Whatever that piece is, or whatever that gathering is, what is it going to cause growth? Is it going to change you? Will it allow you to be able to have a spirit? Is there somebody that you need to go back and connect to? You know, that type of thing. So it's going to be how is it going to make your life? It's your house, it's your people, it's your thought process. You know, you said this. You answered that question last week. You talked about
talk about the generational curses, and we talk about your mama that passed to your mama had a childhood, and you said, I gotta go back. And you gotta have a conversation. You said that. So that's one change. That's one thing the way it will affect you today. Is that you and mom might get some understanding as to why things were the way that they were. So maybe reconciliation of that relationship. But it's gonna be whatever you do. How does that affect your life today? Not 5 years from today, because a lot of times we do the work today looking for a result 5 years later. We looking for a result now. We looking for a microwave here, not a sofa. You know, and I don't mean a total, microwave, but there has to be, as you're gathering those pieces, there should be something changing. Even if it's just your mind. The way you think, it should change the way you think about it, the way you perceive your mom and y'all's relationship. That may be the change today. So that's basically what that question is. How is it going to change today?
Anybody else?
Yeah, my homework had me actually picking up pieces. I had to go back and literally God hit me like from family, from business. I mean, every piece. When I did my homework, I had to go back and actually see how to change my life. And I've been picking up pieces. I'm steady picking them up. So.
I like what Tony was saying about how he was so big. That it's heavy, it's hard to carry. And sometimes we have to make this out of it, but we still have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It may be a situation that we got to take back. So we have to do it. But as long as we are acknowledging that piece is there, and we need to deal with it. Just like Tony was just saying about about having a mastermind, that's really the barrel like sometimes we get this too heavy, was carrying the cross, Simon himself in for a moment carrying the cross. So it's nothing wrong with us having somebody to help us to bear those and carry those. Not just anybody, not just any old body, but somebody who can be that familiar with you and not allow the familiarity to change the way they see who you are, who God values you. Because some people will see your brokenness and they will see your broken pieces and they'll try to deduct from your value. So that's why you have to keep in mind that no matter what those pieces are, that you are valued who God says you are. And get some people in your life or a person, a trusted individual that will help you bear those burdens, carry those pieces, and still be able to see you what God called you.
I'm trying to think about this before you go out. I know didn't give us in the homework. You still had a homework for last week. Who are you protecting that's carrying your broken pieces? Hello? Listen to me. I ain't gonna ask you to go do nothing. I promise y'all, please come back next week. Okay? I didn't act up this week now. I still got my Holy Ghost. And probably a little bit of my unholy. Who are you protecting that is carrying your broken pieces? Okay? Now let me tell you how you're gonna think about that. Just in your mind. You got to come back next week and carry their pieces. Do you have anybody who may have done something to you and you would not say what they're doing to you? Hello? You won't say that. It could be me with my wife. My wife really could be protecting me. Do not be talking about my husband because they're my husband. But she knows when she get behind that door, she'll say, he is a whole fool. I don't mess with him. I mean, he anointed for y'all, but he ain't into me. And I'm not saying that's but that's fine. I don't care. I mean, she knows she can do some stuff. I ain't throwing off on her. I'm just saying it different. I'm just saying in general, okay? sometimes the reason why we can't gather, and this is our goal, it's time to go, sometimes we can't gather pieces of us or gather ourselves out of instance because the people who did something to us, you can't even write them in a journal. You can't write her in the journal. You can't even write her in the journal. You can't even do none of that. Why? Because you are protecting the person who got a big piece of you. Hello? I can tell you not from this what I'm talking about, I'm telling you from what I've done. And I don't care what you do. This your spiritual growth exercise before you leave this week. Who are you protecting that is carrying a piece of you that they shouldn't be carrying? I don't care if you gave it to them. I don't care if they took it. I don't care if they still doing something. Think about it, because guess what? You cannot speak against the person who got a piece of you. Now, that's a huge piece of it. Hello? That's a huge piece of brokenness. Hello? We can see in week 2, we continue to live in next week. I just want you to think about, because by next week, you might already have a person in your head that you know this person has a huge piece of you and you are protecting them. You are protecting them. And they are stopping you from getting your peace back. Whatever that was to happen, that event, that whatever. Y'all got the point. But I want you to take that home as a piece of exercise, because you ain't got to go get it. Okay? I ain't say go get it. Who got it? At least you need to know where your pieces are, so when you go in to do an ambush on them, you can know who's going to get it from. So why would you keep protecting somebody? I ain't telling you go get it. I need to be careful, because we already talked about, I got a big Titanic size piece of it. But there are some incidents that have already come to my mind that I was so loyal to people who had a piece of me, so I was protecting them. I was protecting them. Can't nobody bother them, they got my piece. I can't even bother them, they got my piece, and they'll plan on getting it back. Someone forgot about the piece. So just think about that for our life recovery exercise next week. Who has a piece of you that you're protecting? It could be because of an image. It could be because of a facade. It could be because of pretense. It could be because of whatever. Your child. How many? It's a lot of people. I don't want my mom to raise her hand now. But your child can have it. She got to go get some one-on-one kind of something joke. But look, it can be a child that can have a piece of you. And they could be actually your abuser. Hello? Whatever those things, I don't want to give you ideas when you start putting stuff on your piece of paper. But when you leave this week, just think about that. Who has a piece of me that I'm actually protecting?
Okay, what are you protecting yourself?
I understand that. Somebody, if you're protecting yourself and getting your broken piece, so you won't go through that. Right. Is that paraphrase? Is that about it?
Yeah. Okay, what if you forgave the person, the people? You forgave the people. You have no hard feelings against these people, regardless of what they did, but you still somewhere you just can't get past.
Okay, I think you still got to do some help. You got to do some work in forgiveness. Over there, like you done forgave, you did that, you've done work. And I'm not saying get back with them. A lot of times people think forgiveness means go back and be best friends. Mm-mm. But if you still know that it's a block there, you got to give yourself permission to ask yourself, why do I have this block there? It could be a real issue. But I think still doing some work so you can begin to move past it when healing. Like you said, I forgave, but I can't get past what they did. Well, that might be right, but you know what you can't get past can end up holding you hostage. Mm-hmm.
But I can remember forgiving and the person, one of the people that seen me as a child, and that person was a family. So therefore, I did something good because a lot of times we protect them, not just protecting that individual, protecting the whole family because of the embarrassment that they feel like it brings to their family. But what I'm fearful of is what happened with me. I remember this particular person came to my house unannounced. I was home alone. All these years later, I thought I was good. All these years, they seemed good together. I smoked. to show up at my house because I had a twin bed that I wasn't using. They had a child that was going off to college, and it mentioned in family conversation that I had this bed. So they just showed up at my house to come see if they could have it. When I looked out my window and saw who it was, I found myself hiding in my closet in my own house. Because just because I had forgiven, because a lot of times we forgive because people tell us that's the right thing. See what I'm saying? And so I forgave them and I moved on. But you really haven't because you're still stuck in that place. You see what I'm saying? And the enemy will keep us hostage in the secret places of our minds. And these people going on, getting married, having babies, making love, taking trips, buying houses, the whole 9 yards, and walk past you like you ain't nobody, you know. But then you somewhere in your house, tucked off in the closet until they pull out your drive.
And it could be a spiritual cause. It doesn't have to be a natural, but it's a spiritual place where you go in and, you know, you got to go in to hide.
Yeah, you can hide it. And a lot of times, the reason why I like coming to covenant, speaking in this setting, is because a lot of people overdose with spirituality. They overdose with religion. And so what they do is they use religion as a numbing mechanism, and they don't really deal with their issues. They just take the word, and now, you know, it's no different from me going and give me a blunt and smoking a blunt, or drinking myself into, you know, a stupor. Sometimes people will allow the religious mindset. They go to church all the time. Every time the church doors open, they in there because they're trying to keep themselves out of what they feel. And you can't do that. You gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it because there's no way that me as a grown woman with children was hiding in my own house, in my house where my door was locked, because I reverted back to that 5-year-old girl that had been molested, who was helpless and who didn't have a woman. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta take your voice back, you gotta take your power back, and you have to just say, look, you said, what if I'm protecting me? You're not protecting you if you hurt all. It's almost like committing suicide, but I'm not going to commit a quick suicide and take a gun and shoot myself. I'm going to take a little bit of rat poison every day. And I'm going to kill myself slowly. You know, and I'm going to make my stomach go cramp one day, and it's going to cramp a little bit more than this day, you know, I'm bleeding. And all this stuff going on, and eventually I'm just going to fall out and die. That's what you not willing to face is really doing to you. That's what it was doing to me. So you got to get to a point, to a place, and find somebody that can support you in it. You know what I'm saying? It has to be this setting. You're going to have some one-on-one. This setting may not be, it's going to open up that door, but it's probably not going to be all that you need to maybe, you know, get over that place and say, okay, I forgive this person. You can forgive every relationship ain't need to be reconciled. So just because I forgave you doesn't mean that I have to be in a relationship with you, in the same vicinity as you. But you at least need to be able to be comfortable enough to, when that individual or those individuals or that situation comes up. I'm a victim's advocate. I'm going to say this and I sit down. I deal on a daily basis with children in worse molestation situations. Women in the worst abusive. When I say children, I mean 9-year-olds, it's all kinds of stuff. And there's no way that I would have ever been able to do that job with God if I hadn't walked in my field. See what I'm saying? Because when I wasn't walking in the field, I couldn't even watch it in a fake movie on TV. Or somebody go talking about something that happened to somebody, or something on the video that made my stomach fall up. You know, but because God has healed me, He's put me in that very place. Where they say work, I say ministry to those very people. You know, because of that. So I just wanted to say that that you have to deal with. I was 30-something years old and still the effects of what happened at 5. It came back and had me balled up in a knot, hiding in my own personal problem. So this person was outside of my house, door locked, ringing my door. Don't give it like that. You gotta take the peace back. You gotta take the power.
I remember when I was in Baltimore, I'm talking on the energy of healing, because that's what I wrote down in my journal today. And one thing is I'll say, and I tell B all the time, B always said, this 3 men that listen to me. I said, my ministry has always been a women's ministry. And just as he was talking, I was thinking about a powerful drug addict. And she'll say all this I'm saying. She would come out here and she'll say everything I'm saying and probably hit you to the ground with a journey of healing and recovery and stuff. One of the things I say to people is healing takes time. If you've been hit head on by 80-mile-per-hour car, you're not going to heal overnight. But if you stay true to your process of healing, then those things will be easy. So I would say, whatever your journey is out there in recovery and discovery, that's the purpose of the meeting, that's the purpose of the journey. That's one thing why I've always probably been, no matter what I know about having dreams, translating dreams, working in consecration, whatever, I never get over familiar to forget that I'm in healing now. And my brother gave me one of the greatest revelations in his journey in recovery, is that if you've been clean for 26 years, but you're not in recovery, you're about to relapse. So all you got to do is honor your path. And at that path, who knows who that person will be, that you can sit down and say, hey, let's sit down and go to lunch for a day. You know, there are people I've gone to lunch 4 times, they say, hey, we make that breakthrough, now let's go on to the next breakthrough. So I oftentimes tell people it's important for you to honor that journey of recovery. And I can say that many of you have been here and met Apostle Palmer. You've been here on a Saturday. Stephanie told on the phone the other day, talking about, well, I'm glad he in recovery, but I probably would have been beat a long time ago, or something she said to that effect. But what she was saying is, I honor the fact that he had somebody to talk through some of the things that he has to go through and coming back and being acclimated into from what I've gone through to where I am now. So having an accountability, I can't say that anime now, but that accountability partner can never, let me say this because I'm coming back to this, he can never take the place of your mom. Hello? But guess what? It'll be somebody that you can talk to work through it, and he'll show you the people on the path and say, hey, you know what, I just need to do about 3 weeks dealing with this right here. So I can call D because, hey, you know, she was a teacher down there that week. I know based on her story, let me go talk to her. And I never get offended. Hello? I told D coming in, anybody want to talk to you, hey, go talk to you. Anybody want to talk to this one, go talk to this one. Because let me tell you something. I continue to say everybody needs somebody. I'm getting ready to close out now, but everybody needs somebody. And I promise you, it was sometimes the people who God put on my path that really allowed me to get over hurt. So if you ever need somebody else to work through something, always feel free to do it. Because I get on that phone and I'll work through whatever it is, and I'll work through whoever calls me. So make sure that you position. It's just self-care, y'all. Okay? It's just self-care. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your body, take care of your energy, take care of your life. And it's okay to be able to do that. So we'll see y'all next week. That was a powerful place. But if nothing else, walk out that door. I would not be moving forward through the traumas, because I done been in my closet, I done been in my bed, I done been halfway about it, I ain't want to move. But it was me at least being able to walk through some things and honor what I felt, because this is real life. And what you feel, it matters and it's real, and wherever you are, let me tell you why you win. Because if you're willing to admit where you are, then you're all right. Because a real person who can admit where they are, guess what they're going to do? They're going to take one step. You ain't got to take 50. He said minute by minute, second by second. You ain't got to take but a little bit. Because some stuff we'd have been to it too big today. If you ain't got nothing to break that piece up, tell her to get on here and cut that piece over. You know, you need to call me and say, hey, help me cut this piece. I can cut it, but it's yours now. I can work out there on the field with you, but it's your piece. So remember, it's your life and you're moving forward and your pieces have not lost value. Wherever you got lost at or left at or what have you, you have not lost your value. And you already know it's more value in you. You can go through consecration 30 days and wake up and think you're on top of the world. Then guess what? You wake up in your 7th suit. I ain't on top of that. But keep moving forward and keep doing what it is that you have to do. There are handouts in the back of y'all want into the consecration handouts, and make sure you get your candle for you. Did everybody else have anything to say before we left? She just said it all, done. She said that's her. She says that banana can in the backyard. Make sure y'all get some of that can, and we'll see y'all next Thursday.